With football being so popular, there are thousands of football stadiums all around the world. While many of these stadiums are known for their beautiful architecture or amazing atmosphere, some stadiums are plain weird. In this video, we take a look at a few of these bizarre and unusual stadiums. The Float, Singapore. Singapore is rarely known for its sporting prowess. This country has the third highest population density in the world, leaving little room for sporting venues, especially ones as large as football fields. Nonetheless, this obstacle hasn't stopped the Singaporeans from trying. The Float at Marina Bay is a one-of-a-kind floating football pitch. Situated on the Marina Reservoir, thereby it makes clever use of Singapore's harbour. The pitch has a 27,000-seat grandstand looking on from the mainland. Although it was originally intended as a temporary fixture, the Float became so popular that it has now been retained as a permanent stadium and will be updated soon. Designed by the Singaporean Defence Science and Technology Agency to hold the weight of up to 9,000 people, the Float at Marina Bay is a testament to the power and potential of creative thinking in architecture. National Stadium, Taiwan. Here's another technologically advanced stadium. The Taiwanese National Stadium in Kaohsiung takes sustainability down a wholly different path. Rather than being built from reforested wood and recycled iron, this colossal stadium is covered in solar panels, which provide sufficient power not only for the stadium's needs, but also for the local area. It was designed by the award-winning Japanese architect Toyo Ito and opened in 2009 for the World Games. Since then, it has been used by the Taiwanese national football team. The stadium is designed to resemble a sleeping dragon, and the solar panels on the roof are supposed to look like shimmering scales. This was not purely aesthetic, however. With help from the Taiwanese Weather Bureau, the stadium was positioned with one end open to the prevailing summer wind, thus keeping fans cool without artificial air conditioning. Furthermore, the roof was carefully designed to shelter spectators from the summer heat. The stadium also has facilities for reusing rainwater. The Kaohsiung National Stadium is a marvel of sustainable architecture and will hopefully serve as an example for future projects worldwide. Batavia, Croatia. This next football stadium is literally situated within a UNESCO World Heritage Site amid medieval churches, cathedrals, and castles. NK Trogir is a Croatian football club founded in 1912, and they somehow ended up with a stadium right in the middle of the old town. Behind one goal stands the 15th century St. Marco's Tower, and behind the other is the 14th century Camerlengo Fortress, which was used as a shooting location for Game of Thrones. Known as Batavia, this tiny football field has a capacity of only 160 spectators. However, those lucky few will find themselves sitting just a few feet away from the warm water of the Adriatic. This football pitch is arguably the most beautiful and historic location of any football field in the world. Rock Stadium, Abu Dhabi. This stadium has not yet been constructed but is set to be the best of the lot. Designed by MZ Architects, the Rock Stadium would perhaps be the world's most impressive football field, if it is ever completed. The stadium design is inspired by the ruins of Petra in Jordan. The Rock Stadium's main stand will be literally carved into the face of a mountain. The pitch itself will be sunk below the desert floor to keep it cool, and the roofs of the 3 supplementary stands will be almost flush with the sand, therefore creating something which looks like a natural rock formation. This design, which has already won several awards, was made in cooperation with geologists, topographers, and cave experts. Football fans can only cross their fingers and wait, however, as there has not been a project update for several years. Mabatho Stadium, South Africa. It's hard to decide if South Africa's Mabatho Stadium is bizarre or brilliant. Though it is neither as quirky nor ingenious as some of the other stadiums on this list, the Mabatho is quite unlike anything else. Built by an Israeli firm in Mafeking in 1981 and allegedly designed by architects from the USSR, the Mabatho holds 60,000 spectators. It is no longer used for professional football matches, however, both because of its dangerous state of decay and a host of complex South African political tensions. As for the architecture, only pictures can fully convey just how strange it is. The oblique, clashing angles of the concrete stands to defy belief. It is hard to figure out how fans get to their seats, never mind how the whole thing is even standing. Curiously, the Mabatho is an almost identical knockoff of another South African sports field, the Odi Stadium, which is now closed and on the verge of collapse. These twin stadiums are regarded as white elephants, and they represent a particularly unusual part of South African history. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.